Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. First and foremost, I need to make sure that y'all can hear me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube because last week there was no sound. So, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Brian, can you guys hear me this time or no? Please say yes before I start talking and then we ruin it. Tessa's here, my own little darling. Hello, Tessa. Can you guys hear me? Sound now. Woohoo! Okay. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow. Clearly, the universe did not want me to be live everywhere last week. That's just what happened. But I am here now, and I am so glad to be here now. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday. My name is Heather Vickery, and you have tuned into this week's episode of Live with Heather Vickery. Hey, that's me. I'm so glad you guys are here. We have a really fun topic today. Um, it's I have titled it different things in different places, but it's all the same thing. The audacity to dream. Like, who the fuck do I think I am? That I have done the things that I have done, that I have the dreams and the goals that I have. And I invite you to say, who the fuck do I think I am? And also, hell yeah, let's go. You have the right to your dreams. You have the right to dream bigger beyond expansion. And my invitation to you today is to think about whatever you want and ask yourself honestly if you are limiting yourself with those dreams and goals and aspirations. Are you limiting yourself because you think, oh, I don't want to be too big for my britches? Are you limiting yourself because you think, oh, I don't have the money or the resources or the time or people won't like it? No more. Fuck it. Forget about it. Get rid of that. Remove the barrier, dream beyond barriers, go bigger, be expansive. If you need a resource to help you do this, I have one on my website, vickeryandco.com. It is a dreamscaping worksheet. It's not just a worksheet, it's a dreamscaping mini course. And when you do it, it allows you to dream beyond barriers. It allows you to be more expansive. And I find that we put ourselves in boxes so easily and so often. Um, we hold ourselves back, and that may be because of something somebody else has told us, something society has told us about who we are supposed to be and what our place is. And don't be too overconfident, don't be cocky, fuck all of that. Somebody somewhere once, hopefully it wasn't somebody you love, but maybe it was somebody somewhere once said to you, oh, you can't do that, oh, you can't have that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can have whatever you want. You can build whatever dream you want. You can be expansive in whatever way you want. And you don't owe anybody an explanation or an apology for what your dreams are. So, I've done all kinds of crazy things in my life that I don't know that younger version of me would have ever imagined being possible or being true. I've written a best-selling book. It's right over my shoulder here. It's called Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap. Here's a copy. Y'all want one? You want a signed copy? Find the link. I will send you one. I co-created a deck of manifestation cards with my wonderful, amazing friend, Rachel Swanson. I've written 2 gratitude journals. I've got 3 manifestation journals. I came out of the closet at the age of 38 and built a life on my own terms. And although that has been tricky, all of these things have been tricky because life is tricky. Life can be complicated. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's not worth it, right? It's fucking worth it. Show up for yourself. Yeah, when I added the line achiever of unrealistic dreams to my bio, I was like, that's exactly what I am. I dream things that are outrageous and then I create them. And maybe they go exactly the way I thought they were going to go. And maybe they don't. Maybe they show up differently. Maybe they show up better. When we limit ourselves, we're stealing from ourselves. And you know what? We're stealing from the community. We're stealing from the world around us because an expansive you is better for everyone you know. And if there is anybody in your life that's telling you you shouldn't be expansive, know for sure that they are threatened by what you bring to the table. If they don't like your goals and they don't like your dreams and they want to shit on you or they want to tell you why you can't do something, it is because they are afraid that something will shift for them. Maybe they can't control you anymore, or maybe they don't get what they want out of it, or maybe it means that they don't trust themselves and so they want to keep you small with them. Listen to me when I tell you, anybody who tells you you can't achieve whatever unrealistic dreams you have, they are not on your team. They are not on your side. I am, though, because I know you can do whatever you want. You can set your mind on something expansive and wild and you can have it. But first, we have to build a foundation of knowing, liking, and trusting ourselves. We have to build a foundation from the inside out of knowing we are worthy of showing up for. We are worthy of dreaming beyond expansion. We are worthy of taking up space. We're worthy of trusting ourselves. This is the work that I do. I don't give you the answers. I don't tell you how. I help you figure out what you most desire and want for yourself and how to show up for yourself in a way that is aligned and authentic. And maybe that's through human design. Maybe it's through subconscious reprogramming. We do it in the Spark Collective. I do it in my retreats. I do it in my private coaching. We even do it in my podcast, Was It Chance? It's just a guide. I'm here to guide and inspire and connect, but you are the one that empowers yourself. You are the one that grows. You are the one that does the work, and you are worthy of showing up for yourself in ways that are beyond imagination. Don't limit yourself. Don't be the person who shuts you down before you start. Other people are always going to give you a hard time. They are. Other people are going to try and hold you back, or they're going to judge you, or they're going to shame you. Don't be the one that does it to yourself. Don't do that. I don't want that for you. You deserve so much better. Oh, Erica, I love you. Erica says, I needed you to be saying these things today. Yes, I'm screaming out loud. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that this message found you exactly where you needed to be found. Erica, I love you. I'm so glad to have you part of the community. I love all of you so much. It's true that other people are going to fuck with us. They're going to do it. But you know who your worst enemy probably is most of the time? You. I know I stand in my way all the time, and I have to practice my own tools and resources. Maybe I pull a Create Brave card. I'll do a guided hypnosis or an EFT tapping meditation. I'll journal. I will be honest with myself. Consult my human design. Like, I will use all of the tools and the resources available to me to get myself out of a space that feels small and that feels stuck and that feels less than. And that's what I hope to do with all of you as much as humanly possible, right? Is help you pinpoint your goals, dream beyond barriers, dream bigger than you can ever imagine. Like I said before, I have a free resource on my website called a Dreamscaping mini course that will help you get honest about what you want beyond imagination, breaking through the ceilings that you've set for yourself. And I want to be really clear about this. Dreaming big and doing a dreamscaping exercise doesn't tether you to that result. I have had clients in the past. In fact, my friend Rachel, who co-created the Create Brave cards with me, she doesn't like dreamscaping because she said it pins her in. No, it doesn't. It lets you free. And you're not married to it. You're not stuck. You can change your mind. If you're practicing the Brave method, including the 3 R's, reassessment, reframing, resilience, then you have the tools and the resources to shift your dreams and to shift your goals whenever you want, wherever you want, in any capacity. You don't have to stick with anything. But I want you to be aware. I want you to be conscious of what you're working towards and then consistently put in patterns for reassessment, for reframing. Is this still what I want? Do I like the way this feels? Do I like who I am in this moment as I'm building this? Have my goals and dreams shifted and changed? Be really honest with yourself. This is taking radical responsibility for owning your growth and expansion. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or what anybody else does. It matters what you say and what you do and how you choose to show up for yourself. And the Dreamscaping mini course is just about freeing yourself to be expansive and to imagine new things. It allows you to sort of pinpoint goals and then take intentional, inspired action towards creating them. But yeah, you can change them. You can shift them. Remember that big things don't happen in big steps. Big things happen in small, intentional steps. We want to break it down to the smallest common denominator. When you come to the Spark Collective and you are building a foundation of knowing, liking, and trusting yourself, we're taking it down to the smallest common denominator. But it requires you to show up. And then you build awareness. And awareness, my love, awareness changes everything. Once you are aware of something, you can't unknow it. Once you are aware of something, you then either have to willfully ignore it and you know you're ignoring it, or you do something about it. You shift it, you change it. It's up to you. You get to decide. It starts with being honest. It starts with showing up for yourself. It starts with being aware. Small, intentional, inspired action creates big, massive stuff. You think I wrote this book in one foul swoop? I just sat down and I wrote it? I did not. It took me years. It took me years of writing it. And then it took me months of editing it. And then it took months of promoting it, right? It's such hard work, but worth it because it's exciting. I have 2 more books that are coming and I've started them and I've worked on them and I've thought about them. And then I paused because I did some reassessment and some reframing, and I wanted to focus on other things like getting 5,000 people inside the Spark Collective by the end of the year, by the end of 2024. You heard it here first. That's the fucking goal. 5,000 or more people inside the Spark Collective. Why? Because we can change lives. When we choose to change our own life, when we show up for ourselves, when we expand ourselves, when we gain more awareness, when we know, like, and trust ourselves, there's a vibrational effect that shifts everything for everyone around us. It's not just about you, it's about the collective, it's about the community. So you doing your work changes things for everybody, changes things for the collective. You showing up for yourself makes you a stronger, healthier version for the people that you love and the people you want to support and care about. It starts with you, all of it. All of it starts with you. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're you, and you are an incredible human being. You are a badass beyond badass, right? Whether you want a big, loud life where people can't help but recognize you, or whether you want a small, intentional life that's just filled with the little things that bring you joy, all of those things make a difference. I have a wonderful client that I've worked with for years and years and years, a trans client who has always felt like because they're trans, they have to live this big out loud life. They have to be part of a big global movement. And I understand that call, right? But in the end, what they really want is just a quiet little life in the country where they can live their best life and have joy and like raise chickens. And I said, if every trans person just lived their life for joy and authenticity and what felt good to them, do we think that would change the world? Yes, we do. It would change the world. If each and every one of you live your life exactly the way you want, if you honor what is for you, if you connect with what is for you, if you do the thing that is super honest and authentic and aligned for you, it will change everyone around you. We can't change or control anyone but ourselves. But when we change ourselves, the people around us change. That is the nature of science. That is the nature of physics. That is the nature of energy. You have to start with you. So, who the fuck do you think you are? Anybody you want to be. And it starts right now. Be here now. Be in this space now. Be that person now. What is different? What is possible if you decided today to act like and behave like the version of you that will have all your dreams? What's different if you make that choice? Imagine this. What would happen? How would you feel? How would you behave if the things you fear disappeared? Sit with that. Like, seriously, sit with it. Journal about it. Talk to your friends. Text everybody. Send me a DM. Let's talk about it. What would be different in your life if your fears just suddenly disappeared? If the things that you were afraid of were fixed, if it was all gone, if it was all better, how would you behave? What would be different? It's not about the fear. I'm a big fan of embracing our fear. That's why the book is called Fuck Fearless. I don't want you to try to be fearless. I don't want you to pretend that you don't have fear. I want you to imagine what's on the other side of that fear. The fear is there to tell you something. Fear either owns you or it empowers you. And you get to decide which of those things is going to be true for you. So, what do you want to be true? Who do you want to be in this space? Who do you want to be in this moment? You have a beautiful fire inside of you. I know you do. I know you do. And maybe somebody is trying to put water on that fire. Maybe they're smashing you with a blanket to get that fire out. Do not let them. Do not let them. No one can do this work but you. The most important relationship you are ever going to have in your life must be the one you have with yourself. You must be the nicest person to yourself. You must be the most compassionate, forgiving, caring person to yourself. You must be the most motivated and honest and authentic person for yourself. And sometimes that means going big and going hard and hustling. And sometimes it means slowing down and stopping and resting. It is up to you to do this work. Your relationship with yourself has to be key. Show up for yourself, journey to self, expand yourself, explore yourself, elevate yourself. It's all about you. Be selfish. Your choosing to be selfish in this way will be better for everyone in your life. Who the fuck do you think you are? Whoever you want to be. What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are you building? What are you imagining? And what is possible if you channeled being in that afterward space right now? That right afterward space. I've created this and now it exists. What is possible? What is different? I want to know. You can comment here, you can chat here, you can send me a DM, you can send me an email, you can find links to all of that in my bios, on my website, whatever it is. I want to know what you're dreaming, how you're showing up for yourself. Remember that manifestation isn't declaring something and then it magically appears. Manifestation is shifting the way you show up in the world to make things happen. It's deciding you want something, declaring it, and changing the way you show up in the world to make it happen. Last week, we had the Manifestation Power Hour. I hosted every first Friday of the month. It is so much fun. It was so beautiful. It was a great community every month. I love the people who show up. We've got some regulars. We always get some newbies. Um, Tonight is the second Thursday of the month, and every second Thursday of the month, I do an in-person healing circle with my friend Natalie Walsh in Oak Park, Illinois. If you are nearby, come to the healing circle. This is intentionally releasing the grief, releasing the stress and the pain and the hurt. We do a physical cord cutting and a meditative cord cutting, and then we call in what we want instead. Be in action, be intentional because you deserve to be, because you are worthy of that work. You are worthy of all of that. Journey to self, show up for yourself. Hell, say yes to our Costa Rica retreat. Erica's coming. The Healing Circle, Erica says, when is the Healing Circle? It is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Oak Park, Illinois tonight. There is a link in my bio. You can go right now and find the Healing Circle and join. It is so much fun. I think it's $24. It is such a beautiful, expansive event. I would love to have you all there. Say yes to joy for the sake of joy. Who the fuck do you think you are? You are somebody who has joy because you deserve to have joy. Whatever lights you up. You want to go to Costa Rica with us? We have early bird pricing. It's happening right now. It is an all-inclusive luxury event in this amazing part of the world. We have jungle, we have rainforest, and the beach. And we are doing all of the yummy, wonderful things. We are doing clay experiences under waterfalls and fire activation and beach parties and cacao ceremonies and whatever you want to light yourself up. There is time, there is space. It is collective, it is collaborative showing up for yourself and joy for the sake of joy. Y'all can get in on the Costa Rica retreat right now for as little as $2,700, which is crazy. Yes, it's January 2026. Yes, that's 20 months from now. That means you have plenty of time to block off your calendar and save your money and show up. Book your spot, reserve your spot right now. You can do this. You can say yes to yourself because you want to. Have an adventure because you want to. Erica's going to be there. She's coming with us. Um, Join the Spark Collective. I think I mentioned this before, but the Spark Collective is a community designed for you to either show up just for yourself in a few minutes a day, a couple times a week, or build community. You can chatter back and forth, you can build community, or just be there for yourself. Get your access, get your prompts that are pulled directly from human design transits, get your content drops, your EFT tapping, guided meditation, visualization, quick win mini courses. Get access to me, which is awesome. Thought leadership. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm here to help you find the answers within yourself. That's what we do. And I launched the Spark Collective at a price of $8 a month because I wanted everybody to have a reason to say yes to themselves. There's no reason to deny yourself when it's only $8 a month. But we're raising that price because the content and what you're getting is worth so much more than $8 a month. So on the 25th of April, it goes up. It goes up to $18 a month, but you can get in right now for only $8 a month. If you are already in the Spark Collective, and I know some of you in the audience are there, can you reach out to 5 friends? Can you do that for me? Can you help me expand and manifest my dream? So this is declaring what you want and shifting the way you show up in the world, asking for help because we cannot do it all alone. We are not an island. I'm here to help you. You let me know how I can help you. Here's what I need. If you're already in the Spark Collective, can you reach out to 5 people and tell them about it and encourage them to join us before the price goes up? Help them save money, help them show up for themselves, help me grow and reach my goal of 5,000 people inside the Spark Collective by the end of the year. I want to know what you want. How can I support you? How can I help you go? You want to know who the fuck I am? I'm me, and I'm taking up space. I am showing up for myself. I am going to play and have fun and experience joy for the sake of joy because that's what I deserve. You were born worthy. You deserve it. Go get it. I am so excited. I'm so excited for all of the wonderful things we have coming up. I get to go on vacation tomorrow. I'm super excited for that. So I'm going to be disconnected a little bit, although, we can schedule things in. That's the world of social media, right? I'm going to pull a Create Brave card for everybody. So the Create Brave cards are a deck of manifestation cards designed to help you source and guide your next step. So it's not like, oh, you're going to pull a card and this thing is going to exist. It's designed to help you think about things in a creative, unusual way, to think out of the box, to be creative, to be brave, right? Oh, there she is. Woo-hoo! I always shuffle cards until the one that is meant for me, the universe says, here it is. And this one was like, you will pay attention to me. Growth. What a gorgeous card. Look how beautiful these are. You guys can get these cards on my website, vickeryandco.com/shop. If you get one, I'll send you a little personal love note. I think one of my clients asked me to open, the boxes are sealed, but asked me to open it and sign the inside once. So if you want that, I can do that too. I am aware and intentional about how I expand. Y'all, every single time I pull a Create Brave card, it is always so perfect for whatever the live show topic was. This is growth, right? Who the fuck do I think I am? I am Heather Vickery. I am a best-selling author. I am a Broadway producer. I host sold-out retreats all over the world that people cannot wait to get on. The wait lists are expansive. I have this incredible Spark community that changes lives because it allows people to show up for themselves in intentional, bite-sized ways where they can grow and expand their self-knowledge, their self-love, and their self-trust. Because when we do that, everything is better. The world is better. When we feel good about ourselves and our lives and show up for ourselves, it's better for everyone. Growth. I am aware and intentional about how I expand. So with the Create Brave deck, it comes with a guidebook, which is so fun. Rachel and I spent an entire year creating all of this. So she did all the artwork. We worked on the words and the affirmations and the guidebook together. We walked every Monday for almost a year, and we talked about it and we dreamt about it. And then we sat down and we worked on it. It was a really beautiful, I have butterflies just talking about it. It was a really incredible experience. And I think we're going to do a 2.0 with a Kickstarter for it, which was fucking awesome. Just great stuff, y'all. Just great stuff. Anyway, the guidebook, it's like having two coaches in your pocket. Growth. Let's see. Let's see what it says. I'm going to read it to you. EF. Gratitude, grounded, growth. I am aware and intentional about how I expand. Growth doesn't happen quickly. It takes a series of small, thoughtful, intentional steps. Be conscious of how and where you are growing and make sure it's what you want. Start by reflecting on areas of your life that need growth. Are your goals helping you grow in the desired direction? I want to just put that aside for a second because this is really important. You've set goals, probably. You've been working on something, probably. How often are you reassessing whether or not you still fucking want this thing? What if it's not what you want anymore? Maybe you're spending all of your time and your energy building something that's not for you anymore. Be honest about that. Start by reflecting on areas of your life that need growth. Are your goals helping you grow in the desired direction? Remember that you can be persistent with planning and commitments and flexible with your growth at the same time. Sometimes there are many steps to get where you want to go, and it takes a long time to get there. Allow this slow growth. Be deeply intentional about how and why you grow. Take the time to think about what you're willing to give up as you grow. Take the time to think about what you're willing to give up as you grow. A lot of us don't want to plan or dream or actually show up because we are afraid of what we have to give up in order to grow. Now, maybe it's something you want to give up. Maybe it's something you're not sure that you can give up. Maybe it's something you're afraid you don't know how to give up. Be really honest about that. Take the time to think about what you're willing to give up as you grow and what you intend to gain. Most growth doesn't happen alone. Allow others to support you on your journey. The journey through transformation is where the learning happens. And then we have a create brave prompt, the thing you can go out and do right now. Healthy growth requires intentional reflection. Spend a few minutes reflecting on your recent growth. Acknowledge these areas. Now look ahead. Are you headed in a direction you desire? What action can you take to achieve the intentional growth that you want today? I love this card. I love that this card showed up. I love that it fits so perfectly with this conversation. Oops, upside down. Sorry. Growth. I love that you are expanding, that you are growing yourself, that you are showing up for yourself, that you chose to be here today with me in this space, in this moment of time. And I hope that it lit you up. I hope that you're seeing hope and possibility. Who the fuck do you think you are? You are you. And that is amazing. And that is incredible. You are incredible. You are worthy of mastering the trifecta of self, knowing, liking, and trusting yourself. My name is Heather Vickery. That's what I do. I help you master the trifecta of self, knowing, liking, and trusting yourself by showing up for yourself in small, intentional, bite-sized ways that fit into your time frame, fit into your budget, fit into your need, your family, your life. Create work-life harmony. Get real. Dream big. Show up. Start now. Build worthiness. Have joy for the sake of joy. Be playful. Fucking love your life. That's what I help you do. Come hang out with me in any of my communities. The Spark Collective is still $8 a month until April 25th when it goes up to $18 a month. You get access to the entire back catalog of content. Say fucking yes to yourself right now. vickeryandco.com/spark. Sign up for that. Say yes to going to Costa Rica with us, January 2026. Reserve your spot right now while it's still early bird pricing. If you go to vickeryandco.com under retreats, boom, there it is. Let's go. I want to see you in Costa Rica. Who's in? Can I get a fuck yes? If you're like, fuck yes, I want to show up for myself. Fuck yes, I want easy access, easy bite-sized ways to love myself more, to know myself more, to trust myself more. Fuck yes. Give me a fuck yes. Are you ready? Are you here? Let's do it. I'm ready. I think you're amazing. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing time, for sharing space with me. I will be back next week for a brand new episode of Live with Heather Vickery. In the meantime, you can catch me on all the platforms. I'm there. Send me a DM. Let me know what's showing up for you. I am super grateful for you. My name is Heather Vickery, and I'm reminding you today and every single day to go out and choose bravely because no one can do it except you. You have to show up for yourself. Bye now. Take care, friends. Wait, Becky. Hi, Becky. Are you still there? I love it. There were so many comments and I missed it. Um, I said goodbye already, but now I'm reading all these comments that I missed before. Becky Mollenkamp. Do you guys know Becky? I love Becky. Becky is so great. Loves that I'm talking about manifestation. There's so much misunderstanding about it because it's been co-opted by bad actors in the coaching space. It's not magic, it's energy. Fuck yeah. It isn't magic, it is energy. Yep. Somebody says, as always, thank you for being you. And I'm happy I landed on this today. It's so perfect. I don't know who you were or who you are, but thank you. I'm so glad. I love it. I love you all. I'm super grateful. I'm going to go now. Go have a fucking kick ass day. I'll see you around. Bye.